Hello guys, welcome back. Ohayo gozaimasu. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, update here on Canopy Growth, ticker CGC. Something is happening here in the chart and we have to check the actual situation. Yeah, I will give you here my full chart analysis, and of course everything what I say here is not financial advice. This is just based on the technical. So guys, when we see here the blank chart from CGC, before I enable my drawings, we had here some volatile price action yesterday, but I want to show you really quick here what is going on in the market. When you see something, some structures like that in a stock and the company is not diluting, then we have here a high short squeeze potential. Yesterday here, one of my swing trade tickers, which I post on Patreon, you can see that he has almost the same structure like Canopy Growth. These spikes in between, this is the Canopy Growth chart. This is the ticker here from yesterday, and you can see that this ticker here went absolutely parabolic and is still squeezing here, and we had here in total now a squeeze of almost 800%, guys. Yeah, Canopy Growth, what is going on here in the chart? Let's check the details. I want to show you here my drawings and show you what happened, and of course that was very predictable. If you didn't see my previous videos, guys, check that out. Because we have here one very important bullish algo demand zone, which means this is usually the bullish support for Canopy Growth. This blue box here, guys, between $3.20 and $2.78 is the bullish algo demand zone, where usually the price got support, and we even saw here a squeeze. You can see the last squeeze which we had here for Canopy Growth. Both squeezes here have been around 450%, somewhere in that range here. Yo, and what happens now, guys? So what we saw in the past days, we left this algo zone here, which means when the market makers try to break the buying algos, which waiting here at these price levels, guys, they're using here gap downs to create these kind of volatile shakeouts. And of course, we have here also a trend channel pattern for Canopy Growth. But what I want to show you is that this algo zone is of course still active, and just because the price is going down below that, that doesn't mean that the buying algos are not waiting here anymore. So what usually happens when the market makers create these kind of shakeouts, usually what happens is that we start to retest this algo zone to test if the support is still there and if the volume is enough. We had yesterday here very high volume for Canopy Growth, 33.9 million compared to the average trading volume, which we have around 5.6 million, which is very, very good. But we just closed with 22% plus yesterday, which is also good. But I want to show you that everything what happened here was very predictable, and I show you now the details here by using TradingView. Before we continue, guys, I just showed you this stock here, IVVD. That was one of my January swing trade alerts on Patreon. So that means I post always here. A few weeks ago, I posted this ticker here with a swing trade alert on my Patreon, where I said I expect here a squeeze to happen. You can see here that was the date when I posted this ticker, traded just sideways here, and now we have an almost 800% short squeeze. This is now here the wrong screenshot, guys. Yeah, the squeeze is now more than almost 800%. But this is what I want to show you. I have here a lot of short squeeze stocks in my pocket. Of course, Canopy Growth has short squeeze potential, but when you also want to see my other short squeeze plays, guys, I upload here always my hot stock videos. These videos are my personal finest selection of short squeeze stocks, where I expect a squeeze to happen in the very few next days. Of course, I cannot give you a guarantee, but we have here a lot of squeezes in the market. Just here slightly during the Christmas time here, I made the screenshot here. We just had squeezes between 107 and 480% after my prediction, of course, guys. Yeah, I never FOMO into stocks, and I never talk about stocks which are already squeezing. I try to predict short squeezes here. If you want to join our community, guys, here the Patreon full package membership is the way to go. This is here my most popular membership. You get all those member benefits here when you join in. And if you also want to join in, guys, click here the info icon in the corner to get access to this Patreon member link. So guys, let's now check here the price action for Canopy Growth. So in a perfect trading world, right, when this is our bottom here, let's say $2.76 here, the bottom of this blue zone, I never change or adjust my charts, guys. Yeah, this is everything the same. When you see my previous videos here, this is already here in my chart. And in the perfect world, if the market makers create a shakeout, we have to retest this algo liquidity zone, right? So let's now use TradingView here to check what happened in the past days. So this is exactly what I mean, guys. Yeah, what the market makers do. they create these kind of shakeouts or fakeouts. I will show you that here in a second. Yo guys, and there we are. So what they're doing is, when they know that the market makers and buying algos waiting here in this blue box, of course they use here the pre and after market to create these kind of sell-offs. So we see this gap down here, and what does that mean? That we have here one open gap to the upside which have to get filled. When I say have to get filled, that means the chance that this happens is about 90% if the company, of course, is not diluting too much or performing reverse stock splits. That could change the game, but this is what should happen here. So they started to gap down the price. Yeah, we had here this huge shakeout here, and you can see we ended up here somewhere here in the $1.85 range. And now with the price action yesterday, in total Canopy Growth recovered here from this shakeout about 50%, and you can see here guys, on the dot we retested here the bottom of my liquidity zone. So what happened here based on the algos is that we of course closed this open gap here, $2.60. This is not in the chart anymore, we can delete that, but we have now here our picture perfect retest of this liquidity zone. So what is next for Canopy Growth, guys? Yeah, when we zoom out, I show you that, you know that I'm very bullish on Canopy Growth here. I already presented here some of my short squeeze or the squeeze check videos. I also recommend to check that out. I will link that video here by the end of the video. And yeah, this is what we have, guys. We have here just two squeeze trigger price levels. The first one is $3.84. So when Canopy Growth can squeeze with volume here above $3.84 and can hold this price, then we can see here the first squeeze attempt. Everything here between $5 and $8.34 is possible. $3.84, $8.34, so don't mix that up. It's not a typo, it's really like that. These are the price ranges which we have right now, which means here in a perfect world, if this is the bottom here, for example, here is a squeeze scenario of around 345%. And this is of course not a huge short squeeze. This is a usual algo squeeze here where some of the short, some of the fail to delivers get settled. This is not a huge short squeeze, guys. A huge short squeeze will happen when we squeeze above $8.34. Then we talk here about much higher price ranges here, because we have this trend channel pattern. I hope you can see that here in the chart. I will just draw here one more line. This is the algo top, guys, for the real short squeeze pattern. And then you can see Canopy Growth has price levels here. Price goes between $27 and $62 based on today. Guys, this is not to create FOMO, not to hype you up. Yeah, this is not my job here. I just want to show you what is technically possible, and Canopy Growth has the potential to squeeze. We have here a very volatile stock, and you can see here massive squeezes to the upside. But as I said, we have to be realistic. If we don't break the previous price levels which are waiting here, we cannot talk about $60 plus, right? This is just this is just stupid people doing that. We have to be realistic. We have to see what is happening right now, and if we have enough volume to break the algos here, then of course we can see here much higher price levels. For now, yeah, if we break $3.84, guys, we have here a volatility range between, as I said, $5.15 and $8.34 for Canopy Growth, guys. Yeah, that looks very good. I like the volume. It seems that today or tomorrow is the earnings report. I really don't care, guys, what they talk in their earning reports. I already told you that we have now here a fulfilled RSI pattern. So we have here a small pump. Yeah, let's talk about the bear case, right? So we also have to talk about the bear case scenario. We have one more open gap at $3.27. So don't wonder, guys, if this gap get filled. Yeah, we have to close here above this algo zone here to see a squeeze. It's not enough to just close the gap and we then see maybe a sell-off reaction. So this is not what we want. We want to see a price over $3.84. Keep that in mind. The bear case is, guys, the bear case is that yesterday we gapped up here in the chart, and that is the problem. We had perfect volume, I love that, but the problem is that we had here a gap up, and that means we have one more open gap at $2.08. So that means sooner or later Canopy Growth has to come down and close this gap. In my opinion, guys, yeah, as I said, in a perfect trading world, yeah, in a perfect trading world, we have this trend channel pattern here. You can see how we create here these touch points. I will, delete here the indicators for a second. So you can see we have all these touch points here at the bottom of this trend channel. And every time when we hit here the trend channel bottom, we have some, quite nice squeeze reactions here for Canopy Growth. We are not at the trend channel bottom anymore. So that could mean, guys, that we need to see one final shakeout. It don't has to happen, but technically it is possible. we have to see again $2.08, and it's possible that we come back here to the bottom of this trend channel. You can see what that would mean, guys, that we trading here in the very low $1 range. So this is the absolute bear case scenario, the shakeout scenario that we see here, a final drop, maybe with the earnings, right? The algos always try to find some reasons, yeah, some shakeout reasons here, but this is the bear case scenario which we have, guys, that we come here back to $2 and lower. We have to see what the volume is doing today. The aftermarket price action was nothing special here. I show you that also really quick here. You can see we could hold here the upwards momentum, but I want to see here more violence, guys. I want to see that the algos are serious. So here it's even more visible in the 4 hours chart, guys. You can see 2 times now we retested here my algo zone, and yeah, have a small rejection here, small rejection here. So even 33 million volume hasn't been enough yet, or has not been enough yet to break these algo zone, or to come back in this algo zone, which can act, of course, like a squeeze trigger. So guys, that was a lot of information, but I hope that was helpful. What you can do here, I zoom out one more time. So we go here. Yeah, weekly chart is enough, guys. So if you want to copy here my price levels from my chart, this is here everything based on TradingView, guys. The program what you see here is called TradingView. If you also want to learn trading, guys, if you also want to spot these kind of short squeeze stocks, then you need to see a good chart program, and of course you need to invest some time to learn about trading. You can have both here on my channel if you want, and if you want to get here also your own TradingView account, guys, you can use here my $15 discount link on the premium tier. When you click here the info icon in the corner, you get access to this TradingView special discount link. So my friends, that was the update on Canopy Growth. I hope that was helpful for you. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.